Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for another bargain beer review right here on Thirsty Thursday. Up on the show today, tipping the scales at 4.8% ABV. It is the world acclaimed lager beer, Tiger. Fantastic artwork, look at that. Quite a nice crown as well. Now this is a 640ml bottles. Cost me £1.50 English pence from supermarket Morrisons. Now I know what you're thinking, oh, Christian Brewer, you've got to be £1.25 or less to be a bargain beer on your show. But as I always get the caveat in, prorated ratio, this worked out at £1.17 English pence for a 500ml equivalent. So that's what she looks like. Let's get it popped and poured. Nice bit of cannon smoke on that. Got it out of the fridge probably about 5 minutes ago. We've had the weather's turned a little here in the UK. It is absolutely sweltering. I'm quite lucky I've got aircon in my place, except for the kitchen, so I am sweating my proverbials off. But as you know, as I keep saying, you've got to be £1.25 to be a bargain beer on my show for a 500ml bottle. It can be a bigger bottle, it can be a smaller bottle, but prorated ratio, that's the benchmark. Now, this is normally brewed by, I think it's Pacific, but it's brewed here in the UK under licence by Heineken. Quite like the big 640ml bottle. Great if you are a home brewer. You can get a bit more in there. So that pours a yellow snow colour. It's a very pale light straw golden colour. Let's go for a sniff and see what she's like. You know, that's a 2-finger head. Yeah, dissipating a little bit as you expect with a beer of this type. Slightly off white, maybe an apple white colour. Sounding like a Dulux colour chart today, aren't we? Right, let's go for a sniff. Little bit of hop in there, probably Spalt or SARS, something like that. Maybe a little bit herbal. Sweetness of the corn, like corn syrupy type thing. And maybe, sort of apple, maybe a little bit of faint apple in the background as well, but just a nano or a micro. Right, let's go for a test. Cheers everyone, very good health to one and all, and as always, thanks for watching. Smooth, crisp, great carbonation, can you see that? I say it is a nucleated glass that's worn, so I call it a semi-nucleated, but you know, that's going up there. Just the sort of drink you want in weather like this. That head is sticking about as well, which is good. Sometimes you get lagers which dissipate extremely quickly, but I'm quite impressed how that one is staying about. Now, I've had Tiger over the years on the continent, but I think it's about the first time I've had it over here in a bottle. Not to be mixed up, of course, with Everard's Tiger, which is obviously not a lager. Good thirst quench on that. For don't get me wrong, this knocks your bog standard supermarket lagers out of the ballpark. It's a premium type lager, or maybe one above that in my book. I don't mind that. I'm not a great lager fan. Taste wise, I think it tastes like what it smells like, and by that I mean I do get the faint bit of apple, I get the little bit of herbs, I get the little bit of hops, I get a little bit of corn. You could argue for some palates it's a little bit too sweet, maybe a tad too much sugar in there, so to speak. But I think on a hot warm day, one of those hits the mark. I think sometimes I think if I was having this in the bleak winter, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much, but because of the heat that we got on at the moment, this goes down absolutely fantastic. So obviously beer drinking, living proof, is seasonal, which is why you drink often different types of beer at different times of the year, and this I think is living proof. For me, Thursday score out of 10, I am going to give that. It's very sticky and warm outside. This is quenching my thirst. I'm going to give that quite a nice, probably a little bit over generous, but I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. So that's the bottle, nice and big, 640ml, £1.50, works out £1.17 based on 500ml. If it's an offer in your supermarket or you see it about, go and get one and give it a try, because I think if you did a taste test against your perhaps more famous supermarket type tins that you buy, 24 in a crate or something like that, or your American type Buds and Coors and this, that and the other, this is an awful lot better, in my humble opinion. And actually, if you don't agree, pop a beer vid review up yourself and we'll all see what you got to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you again real soon, right here, YouTube, Twitter now as well, for another beer review or Bargain beer review on Thursday. Cheers, everyone. Be seeing you.